Hi everyone, I'm Redshift. I'm gonna play some modern Minecraft on Minecraft 1.10. I'm just gonna create a new world here. Let's call it Redshift Plays. And I'm going to more world options, and I'm gonna change the world type because one of the mods I have installed is realistic terrain generation. So I'm just enabling that. Okay, I think that's it. We can create the world. Let's hope we get something good. Okay, let's see what we've got. Looks like we're in a savanna, according to the map on the top right there. Should be nice and flat. Yeah, so realistic terrain generation does things like create these boulders lying around and nice tall trees and things. Oh, that looks interesting, like a little palm tree or something. Oh, a poor sheep walking into a cactus. Let's see, I will take the food and the wool. I'm gonna have to... Oh, well, those palm trees are quite interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to explore around a bit here. Hopefully we can get somewhere to get started with mining and things like that. So about this series, I like tech mods. Not really into the magic mods and those kind of things. So let me tell you a little bit about some of the mods I've installed. I have Journey Map installed, as you can see here. It also gives the mini-map at the top right there. And one of the main mods I've installed is Ender.io, which I like a lot. I've been using Ender.io for a long time. I like the automation and stuff that you can do with it. I think I'm just gonna take some of this fallen over wood here, just to get us started with wood. Okay, so I've got some wood. Let's see where we want to go. So it looks like, yeah, pretty much the way we're facing. Oh, it looks like to the front. Over here we might have something interesting. Okay, yeah, this looks promising. This looks promising. Okay, let's get started with some of the basics. Some wood, of course a crafting table. I like the Tinker's Construct crafting table. Let's put that down. Let's get ourselves some sticks. We're gonna need a pickaxe. Let's sort with that for so long. Okay. Okay, let's get some cobblestone so that we can make a furnace. I don't want to go too deep into here in case we run into some mobs. Just get some cobble. I want to make a furnace so I can make some charcoal and some torches so that you guys can see what's happening down there. Maybe also a sword. Okay. So let's see. Oh. I've used up all my wood now. I'm just gonna go get some more wood. I'll be right back here. The only thing with these tall trees is they're quite difficult to take down. Maybe let's create a pickaxe quickly. Okay. I don't like leaving half chopped down trees lying around or standing around or hanging around, so I always chop down the whole tree. So another mod that I've got installed is fast leaf decay, which is really convenient. I don't have to wait forever for the leaves to decay and to get saplings and so on. So this should go pretty quickly once I've got all the wood. Oops. So we got some wood. Other mods that I've got installed, I've got, let me just see my list here. I've got refined storage. So refined storage is really nice for storing lots of stuff, which is important in Minecraft because you do gather up a lot of items and things. Next mod, I've got iron backpacks. Iron backpacks is nice for mining. Now where did my... Just lost track of where my little spot was. I think it's this way. Yeah. Okay, so iron backpacks, yeah, good for mining. Iron chests, nice for larger chests. I've got storage drawers, which is awesome for early game. Let's make some charcoal. Storage drawers is nice for like early game storage. Then I've got journey map, which you've seen. I've got Tinker's Construct, which I've mentioned. I'm going to try and get the Tinker's Construct tools going early on because I've also got Tinker's Tools leveling installed. And so your tool will basically level up and give you more modifiers that you can add to the tool as you use it. And then I've got Whaler. Whaler is that little blue square at the top there that tells you what you're looking at. I've got Whaler Harvestability installed, which is an add-on to Whaler. I've got Chisel installed, gives us some nicer blocks to play with. I've got Chisel and Bits installed, which is an awesome mod. Allows you to create like custom blocks basically. Extra utilities. I've got Super Circuit Maker. Oops. Let's just take care of the zombie. He must have come out from underground there. I've got Super Circuit Maker. Super Circuit Maker is awesome for creating some really compact and interesting redstone contraptions, so we'll be playing around with that a bit. I've got light level overload installed, so that tells you what the light level is on the blocks. The default hotkey is F4, so if you press that you can see the light level. Oh, there's a creeper. So this light is coming from the furnace at the moment here. Maybe we should go take care of that one. I don't want him sneaking up behind me. Okay, that's fine. I should probably cook this food. Okay. Let's see, that should be okay for now. Let's put another one in there. Let's make some torches. Okay. Yeah, so that's light level overload. Here, a skeleton. I think maybe before it gets dark, I'm just gonna get some more sheep here, some more food for the night. So light level overload. What's next? I've got dock utilities installed. I've never actually played with dock utilities, but I watched a video on it and it looks like it's really good for mob farms and things like that. So I'm gonna be trying that out, but it's a first for me. I've got the gravestone mod installed, so basically when you die it forms a gravestone so you don't lose all your stuff, which is also really nice in modded Minecraft. Well, it's nice in normal Minecraft as well, I guess. I've got fast leaf decay, which I've mentioned. I've got open computers, which is kind of like a more mid to late game mod, because some of the recipes can be expensive. I've got flat colored blocks, which goes really well with chisel and bits, gives you some more colors and things to work with. I've got Ender storage installed, just enough items, which you can see on the right here. Ooh. Whoops. Looks like I lost my crafting table there. Interesting. Okay. So let's create another one. think I'm gonna make a bed quickly. We got enough wool from those sheep to make a bed. So let's just sleep through the night. So, yeah, so just enough items like you saw on the side there. I've got Tinker's Tool leveling, which I've mentioned. I've got the super crafting frame mod installed. That can help you semi-automate some tedious crafting that you do early on. I've got TIS3D installed. That's an interesting mod. I've never actually played with this one either, but it's based on a game called TIS100, which is a really cool like puzzle programming type game. So if you're into like programming and puzzles, you should check that out if you haven't yet. It basically you have to solve a bunch of puzzles by coding an assembly type language. So Sangar actually created this mod, and it uses that same kind of assembly language but with blocks in Minecraft, which looks really interesting. But yeah, like I say, I haven't played with it myself yet, but hopefully we'll be able to check that out. What next? I've got Simple Harvest that allows you to just right click on crops instead of having to break them and plant them again. You can just right click and you'll harvest them, which is nice. Realistic terrain generation I've mentioned. What else? And then I've got Better Builders ones, and that's basically it. So I'll be adding more mods if I see that I need them or I'm missing something in my pack. But for now, those are the ones we'll be playing with. Oops, lots of mobs there. Let's not get the Enderman mad at us. Okay. Spider. So let me put some torches down. Oh, charcoal, iron coal, that's good. Sleeping skeleton. Okay, it looks like we'll be able to do some mining here. So it looks like we found a decent place to do some mining and things. So one of the first things I want to get is some cobblestone. Not cobblestone, sorry, gravelstone. Gravel, so that I can get flint to start making some flint tinker's tools. So what I think I'll do is I'll do some off-screen mining, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so I'm back. I finished some mining here. Actually ran into dead ends pretty quickly, so this is not such a great area. I'm also not really a savanna kind of person. I'd like to find maybe a forest or plains or maybe something interesting like a jungle to live in. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gather up my stuff. I've just got everything in my inventory. So I've got some flint, which is good. We can start making some tinker's tools with that. I've got some gravel. You can make more flint with gravel if you need to. So having some gravel is good. So I think I'm gonna start exploring a bit. Maybe find a nicer area for us to settle in. I want to do it before I've got too much stuff to carry around with me, and also before I can get extra storage and stuff. So let's gather our stuff here and see if we can find a nicer area to settle in. Okay, so the bed I'll keep. When it gets dark I'll go for a snooze. So let's see, we can go across the desert here. We can go to the south there. I think let's go to the south. Hopefully we can pick some more food up along the way as well. In fact, if we're not gonna hang around here, I might kill some more sheep. I normally don't like killing animals where I'm gonna settle because I want to get breeding up and running before I run out of them. But since we won't be settling here, I'm just gonna gather some food. I'll leave 2 sheep. I'll leave 2 sheep so they can repopulate. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's a lot of sheep. There's a Tinker's Tools, like floating islands. Okay, I think I'm gonna just cut and then come back. I'm gonna explore a bit. If I see something interesting, I'll let you guys know. Okay guys, so I did some exploring. I went all the way south there, but there wasn't much there, just like a swampy type island there. So I've come back up all the way over here, and I saw that really interesting thing there. It looks like it's just like a block of dirt that must be like a bug in realistic. Oh, you know what it is? It's a farm for that village. Looks like there's a farm at the top there. So that must be something with vanilla village generation and realistic terrain generation, because that's unusual. I haven't seen that before. And there's a slime island at the top there as well. Lots of like slimes falling down. Okay, but let's see what we can find in the village. I'll take the slime cubes. Oh, one of the early game things that you can actually build or craft that's useful is slime boots from Tinker's construct, and also I think it's called the slingshot. It's a pretty good early game way to get around, so maybe we'll do that. Okay, now there's a creeper as well. You don't want the creeper getting in the way. All these slimes. Okay, that should be plenty. Oh, it's a skeleton. That should be plenty of slime balls. Let's see what we've got in the village. I'm hoping we have a blacksmith in the village, because then you can usually get some nice... sometimes a nice sword early game and so on as well. Okay, let's just get some more food. So you see, this is the simple harvest, I think it was called. Mod where you can just right click on the crops and it'll farm them. It'll harvest them. Okay, I'm just gonna sleep because I don't want mobs spawning in the village here, killing all the poor villagers. Okay, let's see. Hoping for a blacksmith. Got some more food. I'm gonna take it. Inventory full. Okay. Doesn't look like we have a blacksmith. Don't see one yet. Nope, doesn't look like it, unfortunately. No, that's a rather small village. Let's just see. Make sure we haven't missed anything over here. Nothing there, nothing there. Yep. No blacksmith, unfortunately. Okay, well. Let's see where we're going with next. Actually. Let's just use this room for a little bit. Get the slimes out of our way. Okay, so slime boots. Let's see, slime boots. We want a pair of those. So we want 2 blocks. Just one. Slime boots. Put those on. So slime boots are cool. If you fall from high, they basically won't let you take full damage. You bounce when you land, which is really nice. And then we want a slime sling. Do we have any string? Oh, we do. Let's just make those. Slime sling. Arrow we don't need right now. Let's make some more torches. Free up some inventory space. Okay. So the slime sling is really cool. Let me show you what that does. Which way do we want to go? Okay, that looks like a nice area. So we want to go that way. You can point the slime sling at the ground, and then when you pull it back and let go, it flings you into the air. And then with the slime boots, you just bounce when you land. Otherwise, you might die when you land. So that's a really cool way to get around early game. Okay, but I think this video is getting a bit long already. So let's see what we've got here. We've got ocean again on that side. We can still go to the right here. I think I'm going to end this video here. Then before the next episode, I'll do some more exploring. See if I can find a nice place to settle down. And then we can start probably with Tinker's Construct first. And we'll take it from there. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.